Okay, we're here 2 weeks later with Disco. He was here at the convention, and now we're going to do a little bit more massage therapy on him with Jim and Peter, and they're going to tell you about their product they have to see if we can relieve some tension in Disco.
What we're doing here is we've got a magnetic device here. It's called a Power Mag from Nikken. And what this does is creates a magnetic field that goes through the horse. And what it does is relieves the discomfort and relieves the pressure on the horse's muscle. Aleshia told me that her horse had slipped a couple weeks ago and has torn some ligaments and in the back hip here. So what we're going to do is use these products in here to release the tension in the hip. And what it does, it releases the pressure in the muscles, takes out the lactic acid and everything, and starts the body fluids flowing evenly into the horse and relieving some of the pressure. And normally it takes about 30 minutes to an hour to completely work on a horse, depending on the condition of the horse. They've already shoed him a while ago, and they was having a hard time lifting the front leg. So what we're going to do is, after we get through, we're going to test it again and see if there's any difference in the way the horse will allow us to pick up the legs and do the shoe work. And this is great.
How they were shoeing him kind of helped you determine where you needed to work on him,
yes,
too, by watching with the Farrier.
Yeah, by watching the Farrier, the horse's legs working, and this horse works in cross section, so if he's having a lot of problems with one leg, then it's the opposite back leg, and that's how we were determined. And when we talked to Aleshia, she says, yeah, the horse had slipped, been tied up and slipped and threw this leg forward, so that's why it caused some problems here in this back heel. So we're working with that.
Now you're on this side. Is Peter doing the same thing on the other side?
He's doing the same thing on the other side, and what this does, this will create a field about 3 feet, and if you turn this on here, you can see it'll create a 3-foot field, and it'll send it all the way through the horse. We could show you, except the batteries in my detector is a little low,
okay,
but it sends it all the way through the horse. So what we do, we work on both sides, because even though it's penetrating on the other side, you also want deep penetration, hard penetration on each side. So when I'm working on this side, it's causing some relief on the other side, but you're not getting that deep penetration. So when you go, we go from each side.
Where most of the problem is where you're doing the penetration.
Right. And so
for practical applications, you can do this with one person, with one hand, with one unit.
Right.
And it fits in the pocket. It's very easily portable, so you don't have to have 2 people spending that much time on the horse. If you've got 20 minutes to apply the magnetic field to the horse, then that's all you'll need to get a result.
Right. Okay, so he's looking like he's getting pretty comfortable up there.
He's getting more relaxed. You can see. Usually after 30 minutes, we'll have them licking their lips, their ears are back. They're nudging you not to quit. The products really work. And
now you say products. You have other products as far as bandages that they can put on, or wraps that can go on, blankets that can go on. A lot of different products along with this.
Yeah, what we do, we cross-use products developed for human beings, and we cross-use them on the horses.
Right.
Like this product here can be used on the riders, owners,
I think you were
trainers.
using it earlier on Ralph's neck.
Yes.
And it gave him some relief in his neck.
Gave him some relief in the neck. Farriers, anybody that rides horses that has back problems and everything else, they can use the products. And we cross-use them onto the horses. We just adapt what we have for humans into the horse industry.
Is there any heat or anything that comes in with this, or is it just the magnetics and the massage that they're feeling?
What this does is creating the fluid. Now we also have the far infrared products, and the far infrared products collects the far infrared heat that comes from the body. In other words, when you get an injury, your body creates far infrared heat. And as that heat escapes, your body works harder and harder to send that infrared heat to the injured area. So we have these products. We have some that has the magnetics and the far infrared. And what it does is capture the far infrared and puts it back into your body, so the horse or the human body does not have to work as hard to heal itself. So what it's doing is capturing that natural infrared heat and placing it back in your body. So as the the infrared heat is doing that. The magnetics are creating blood flow, so you're bringing nutrients in and you're taking junk out.
I'm paying attention. He's licking his lips.
Yeah.
And up there, it must be relieving
Yeah.
some pain that he's having.
Usually you can tell they'll lay their ears back, their eyes will droop, they'll start, lips will start dripping, they'll start salivating, and they'll start licking their lips. And also, you have to, this is kind of comical, you have to be careful when you're working it because it also relieves gastro problems in the horse. And I always watch when the horse lifts his tail, I'll move forward because I know it's relieving some of the pressure in the horse.
Need to watch out for
Yeah.
that.
So when you're doing this, you always watch the tail, to see
Okay.
what's going to happen there.
Oh.